Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. Thank you for being here. I tried to wear not black today, so here we go. Dodgers, go Dodgers. Um, Sorry, I'm a little late. I had to take my son to school, and normally my husband's been doing it lately, but he was working. So, anyway, fearless action. The F word, fearless action. This is where you tell the universe you are serious about what you want, okay? When you put action into your desires and your wants, this is telling this that it tells the universe that you are serious, okay? And even here's the thing, even with the little bit of action, because sometimes you're like, not really sure. I have an idea of what I want, but I'm not exactly sure of the direction. Okay. I'm not really sure if it's this or that. So, what I tell you you should do is and I do this. Okay. So, I'll get like, for example, before I started in 2018, when I decided I wanted to do more with my life, I felt so blessed with the career, my family, everything that was going on. Like I had everything I had dreamt about and bigger and more. And so I wanted to give back. I wanted to be more of service. I wanted to I didn't really know what I wanted. And I ended up speaking and writing a book and, just bringing more empowerment to people. I'm like, what was that little hair doing? Um, and I didn't really know what that looked like. Okay. So at the time I was working with a life coach and she like made me write down some things that I wanted to do. And I wasn't really quite sure what I wanted to do. I actually felt a little bit of pressure. I was like, okay, what is it that I want to do? Well, okay, I would like to be a face of a brand. I would like to, um, work with companies and speak to people, cosmetology students, and things. And I didn't really know what that looked like. She's like, okay, email some of your favorite companies and tell them what you'd like to do. And I was like, oh my God, really? So I did. And one company was like, well, what are you thinking? And I was like, I don't, I don't really know. Like, I didn't respond that way, but so one company responded, right? And I didn't really know what that looked like. And I did work with them a bit and I really love their company. But here's the thing, by me putting a little action, what happened was I was sent easy updo extensions from Gina Greblo. She was starting, she had this company and she wanted to get it out more. And she sent me her product. And at the time when we were doing live shows on The Voice, I was doing a lot of behind the scenes videos of what we were doing to each contestant and just really trying to build like the social media clips for which actually came in handy for me. Okay, so I didn't know really what action I was supposed to be doing, but I just intuitively was like, I think I need to make some videos. And then I made a video for Gina Greblo and her Easy Updo extensions, and that actually changed my life. And I didn't realize it at the time. It changed hers as well. And she's actually in this group. But so what happened was she asked me to demonstrate her product at a hair show. It was a student hair show. She's like, it's not really anything I can offer you except that I would love to have you do. I was like, yes, let's do it. Um, Except that she gave me plenty of easy updo extensions to use, which are fantastic, by the way. So I did this hair show. I met this guy who ran the hair show and knew all of these people. And I ended up, that day changed my life. That day. So all of these little actions that I did, okay, just by saying yes, led to me meeting two people actually, three people actually. I mean, it was just like this wow moment, that aha moment. And I ended up speaking at the Long Beach Hair Show, ISSE, Orlando Hair Show that year. And during that process is when I hired the writing coach, was through these people, speaking coach, same person. She helped me write the book because it started with me speaking, so she was coaching me speaking, and then I asked her to help me write the book, and then it's like all of that. I didn't really know at the time what I was saying, what my actions were, except that I knew I had to take some. Okay. So just by taking little actions, it was basically me going, oh, I'd like to be a face of a brand. I think, that would be cool. So if I'm going to do that, I should probably do some social media behind the scenes of, what we do. And I want to be the face on camera. So that's how that all led up. Right. So it was incredible. And it's led me to still here where I love empowering people. I love teaching people about the 5F words, because the 5F words: figure out what you want, focus, fearless action that we're talking about today, feel it, and faith. Okay. Those 5F words changed my life and have helped me accomplish many things. I don't take like the crumbs, right? Sometimes we're handed little things here and there, and we're like, oh, okay, and it's because we're wishy-washy about what we want, or you know what I mean? So it's like I am eating the cake. I love a cake. Um, but what is fearless? Becoming fearless doesn't mean that you don't have fear. Okay. It means that you have the courage to move forward. You have the courage to send those emails. You have the courage, for me, to step on stage. The courage to put myself out on social media, sharing about the 5F words, and having people judge me. And I'm okay with that. So being fearless does not mean I'm not fearful. It just means I have the courage to move forward. And that's what I want you to do. Because what does fear stand for? Fear stands for false evidence appearing real. Okay? It is never as scary, it's never as bad as we ever think in our heads that it's going to be, right? We can talk ourselves out of anything by listening to our fear. Okay, so that's where I need you to bust through fear. Take that deep breath. That reminds me of a story. I love a story. My son decided he wanted to surf. Okay, this was a little bit back. This was probably 4 years ago or something. I don't remember. But he was like, I want to surf. And I was like, great. Let's go get some lessons. And so I'm sitting on the beach and I'm watching him, and I'm like, wow, I love the water. I love to look at the water. It's so serene. It makes me happy. It feels detoxifying. And I'm watching him out there, and I'm like, so am I going to be the mom that sits on the beach watching her son surf, or am I going to be the mom out there learning to surf with my son? And I said, okay, let's get fearless. Got myself a lesson. But as I'm walking into the ocean, the Pacific Ocean, okay, I probably at that time could name maybe 5 times I've been in the ocean, but I'm telling you, it wasn't for very long, and it was barely past my knees. Yeah. I'm a Caribbean kind of girl. I need to see things. But anyway, I had my wetsuit on, and when I was like walking towards the water with my instructor and my son, I was like in my head going, oh my God, 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 I can't do this. Oh my God. Yes, you can. No, 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 I can't. Yes, yes. And then I walk into the water and I feel the water going up my legs of my wetsuit, and it's cold. It's January. Okay. I was like, oh my God. And then I'm scared of everything in the water. So I hop on the board and I just start paddling, 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 and I'm paddling. I'm like, okay, okay, I'm going through the way. And I'm like, okay. I felt so accomplished. I felt so brave. And I was like, okay, so now I'm sitting out there. By the way, my instructor, he afterwards, he was like, you did amazing. He's like, I was so shocked. Like you were like, nope, I'll wait. You guys go do that. And I was just out on the water, sitting on my surfboard, looking around and going, oh my God, is that my shadow? Okay, yeah, that's my shadow. Is that a shark? Oh God. So it just gave me like this first real experience of like busting through fear because I had known this, right? I had talked about this. I'm like, to myself, this is before I brought it to the world. Because the book did go worldwide. I had France and Japan, and I was like, oh my God, this is so amazing. Um, but like, yeah, I was like, this was my first real experience of busting through fear and literally feeling it. So what do I want you to do? I want you to get the courage. I want you to bust through the fear. Okay. Just do it. Just do it, as Nike says. Just do it. Um, yeah. So just don't let fear be the obstacle that stops you from living your dream. Okay. Do not let fear stop you. Just don't. Just do it. Just do it. Okay, what else? Let's create an action plan. All right. It's kind of like what I was talking about. The action plan was like, oh, okay, who do I need to contact? What do I need to do? Right. Even though I didn't really know what I was doing and where this was headed, that little bit of action of contacting some companies, I didn't actually like work for a big company, right? I wasn't the face of a big company, but that I was working with Easy Updo extensions. And that company is the one that changed my life. Okay. That one day that I met the people by saying yes to something that didn't pay, that took my time the whole day, that was helping someone else, which I love. So all of those things I said yes to. So make an action plan of whatever it is that you want to do. Okay. And have a plan. Do something little. Start doing that. What does that do? That creates synchronicities in your life. Synchronicities are those things that happen, right? And you're like, oh wow, I need to know. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, maybe I should follow up on that. So those synchronicities start to happen when you put action into your plan. Okay. Yes. Be careful. Here's a good one. Be careful of who you share your goals and dreams with. Okay. Be careful of those people because there's not everybody wants to see you happy and succeed. It's a real bummer when you're hanging out with those people that don't want to see you succeed. So be careful of who you share your big dreams with because not everybody wants to support it. Not everybody, a lot of people, most people feel that they are not worthy. Okay. And this is what I'm teaching you, that you are worthy of your big dreams. Okay. I don't care who you are. You are worthy of living the life that you want. Okay. And so be careful who you share your information with. For instance, I love this story. I love this story. Or not even a story. Well, yeah, it is a story. Have you heard about if you put two lobsters in a basket? Okay, if you put two lobsters in a basket, one starts to crawl out, right, out of the basket. What happens? The other lobster yanks it back in the basket. Okay, so do not be friends with the basket. Do not be friends with the lobster. Okay? No friends with lobsters because they will bring you down. All right? What else? Oh, let's educate. Educate yourself. Whatever it is that you want to have in your life, whether it be remodeling a house, start looking at Pinterest, start looking at different Instagram hashtags of, modern farmhouse. If you want a modern farmhouse, start educating yourself on what that means. What does that look like? And then you can kind of start shopping around on, the web, and you can find like some really good deals, say even at like Home Goods, Target, IKEA, and then you can find some amazing one-time pieces or something from like Crate and Barrel or Pottery Barn or something. So educate yourself. If you want to be a hairstylist and you're graduating from beauty school, cosmetology school, you will want to educate yourself on where you want to go. So maybe go into a salon and apprenticeship. I highly recommend that. I did it for a year and a half. I think working in a salon before like getting into the film business for at least 2 or 3 years is essential. I did it for 8. I cannot say enough of how much that educated me and prepared me for my career. Working in a barbershop for 4 years, oh my gosh, such a blessing because I became fast. It was like every 20 minutes. And I got really good with men's haircuts. But those are just examples like of educating yourself. So whatever it is, you want to do, like writing a book, starting out with like an outline, know where your intention is. And there's a whole process. Okay. So just educate yourself. If you want to be whatever it is, right? Whatever it is, I want you to educate yourself. And what else can we say? I think that's it, you guys. I think we've been fearless here. I'm being fearless by this week, Monday through Friday, showing up here because you know why I'm doing this? I want to get back out there. I am doing a hair show on Sunday in Irvine for cosmetology students. I think it's mostly cosmetology students and newer professionals. And I'm going to be speaking of the 5 F words and sharing. But when I speak in front of people, I want to be great. Okay. I want to be prepared. So that's what I've done this week is action, fearless action to get in front of you, to go through each of the 5 F words so that I am prepared to share and empower people on Sunday. So that's what I'm doing. I wish you all the greatest success and love and happiness and whatever it is that you dream. I am here for you. If you are interested to, it's on Amazon. The 5 F words to manifest in your life. And please, share these videos. They're on YouTube that people can watch at any time. I'm uploading them daily. And yeah, they're also on my Instagram page. I'm putting them everywhere. I'm like, you know what? Who cares? I'm going everywhere. Anyway, I love you. Thank you and have a great Wednesday.